Hello everybody, this is Shrike playing Blades, Bows, and Magic, which is not the most original name ever, but if that's what the title is, I can imagine that's probably what we're gonna get. This is just a demo that is freely available. I'll put a link in the description, and it'll also be in Next Fest on the 24th, I believe. Now, games only get to submit to Next Fest once. You can't do a Next Fest and then do another Next Fest. You can't do that. So generally games that are being submitted to it are usually high quality. Therefore, I've got some reasonable expectations of this demo. I believe it's like an hour, hour and a half long, something like that. We're just going to play. And plus there's multiplayer as well. So we're going to check out single player for now. Map panning. Mouse click plus drag or arrow keys, WASD. Or gamepad right stick. That's a lot of options. Very good. Look at this map. Can't zoom, but I do kind of adore the 3D style. This low poly 3D style. Yeah, I'm a bit of a sucker for it. But it's also got that pixel art look to it. So I think a lot of people will probably like that. Just that's my first impressions of seeing this immediately. And I can see that there's this cloud cover that'll go away and reveal more and more areas. Oh, wow, I see some cool stuff over there. And if we reveal this whole island, I could see this being a pretty expansive game eventually. Obviously, this is a demo, so most things won't be in it. But let's check out the tutorial. It is, of course, a deck builder type game, which I play a lot of. And I actually like deck builders more than most types of roguelikes. So I'm, again, have pretty high hopes. This game uses a rock, paper, scissors combat system. Our rock, paper, scissors rules are warrior wins versus archer. Archer wins versus mage. And mage wins versus warrior. So I assume heavily armored warrior doesn't care about the bow whatsoever. If you've ever seen videos of archers, try to shoot at just like a breastplate, and with their like how many pounds of draw do war bows have? I don't know, like 120 pounds of war bows, something like that, and it just bounces right off the armor. Maybe like the tiniest little nick, and that's about it. So I can understand why warriors would actually beat archers here. Archers, however, if you're shooting squishy mages, yeah, all right, I can definitely see that. Probably get the shot off before they can get their magic off. And then the mage, well, if you're using magic, probably goes right through armor. So at least I can conceptualize why this would be the rock, paper, scissors order. Cards of the same type defeat each other in a draw. Okay, so warrior versus warrior results in a draw. Warrior wins versus archer, draws versus warrior, and loses to mage, yes. And they have a nice little diagram here, so you don't forget anyways. And okay, round one. General Hammersmith versus Chieftain Banya. I don't know. Brynjar? Don't know how to pronounce that, but we'll go with it. So here he is. If a friendly unit is killed, grant the unit directly behind a free attack on the killer. They have archer, mage, and warrior. So obviously warriors are good against mages or archers. But then they have a mage right behind it, which is going to get an attack on him. But if I just wanted to do this strictly based on orders, I think it goes against these and then like these. That's my assumption. On the round start, disable the ability of a backline enemy archer or warrior. I'm gonna hit battle and see what happens. Fools put their archers in the front line. And then they destroy the warrior. They destroy them. And they destroy us. And we destroy them. So these abilities were actually disabled by the crossed out. That's what I'm assuming. Also, wow, that's still quite loud. Hold on. We're just gonna turn that down. Most card abilities are also follow the rock, paper, scissors rules. They activate for wins and draws, but fail for losses. E.g. warrior abilities activates versus archer or warrior but fail against mage. Okay. Instructions. Place your Legion Mage in the front line slot to cause the enemy bandit axeman's Berserker Rage ability to fail. Then your Legion Mage will use his special ability to transform into a Legion Warrior when facing the enemy hunter, who would usually kill him. That's pretty cool. So because he's a mage, he will automatically win against the warrior. Warrior won't get to do his cool stuff. And then before attack, if facing an archer, transform into a Legion Warrior. So then this guy will move over, attack us, and we will be able to defeat him. And then they have a mage, which should then beat us because we will be a warrior. So to beat the mage, we would like to use an archer probably. It's telling me to do it in this order. But like, why wouldn't I do it in this order? I don't know. But it's not letting me do it in other orders, so. And yeah, it looks like these abilities aren't currently active. They're showing us they could be. Because like, I don't need this guy to fight this guy if the mage is gonna do it, you know? Yeah, see? Now we're just gonna have 2 warriors die for no reason. I was better than the tutorial. I could have saved the lives of 1 troop. And probably got extra damage in. But it's the tutorial, so we have to do it their way. When comparing cards, the abilities activate in the following order. Champion abilities. On round start, enter fight before... Okay. So, champions abilities, which were currently disabled up to this point. Then round start, when the fight begins, before attack, on death, on round end. They make logical sense in the containerization of them. In the case of on-round start abilities, the suborder is transform is greater than defense, greater than offense. You can review the ability activation order anytime in the tutorial book in the top left. Okay. I mean, it's giving us the order, the like solution, which I don't really like. Because then that doesn't justify what I'm doing is correct, you know? We got a mage, which I could kill with an archer. Like, why can't I do this? Has no special abilities. I would kill it. And then it would be another archer we would draw. And then this guy before attack. Free attack an enemy mage, archer, or archer directly behind the frontline enemy. I could just send a warrior. Like, this would be a better order. This would be infinitely better. But they're forcing me to do their bad order. That's why I hate tutorials. And I already understand. Better than what they're like. Oh, maybe I don't. If a friendly unit enters a fight directly in front of you, free attack, frontline. No, I think mine still would have been better. I think I still would have been better. Pretty sure again I would have had 2 alive, not 1. I didn't need his special ability to win that. Just using rock, paper, scissors rules would have been better. I won't know because they don't let me try. I wish they let me try, and then if I failed, they could suggest the order, but oh well. Once per round, you may click the red redraw button above a card to draw a new random replacement card. This is useful if you need a specific type such as warrior. Oh yeah, all of our mages here. And I would like a warrior. So I go and say redraw, and I get a Legion Warrior. Shields allow a card to survive an attack that would usually defeat it or win in a draw. Once used, the shields break. Instructions. A mage... Okay, a mage will usually defeat a warrior. So place the Legion Warrior in the middle slot to gain a shield when your village cleric in the front line of it dies. The shield will allow them to survive and defeat the enemy village cleric. Like, normally this, we would lose against the archer. the archer clearly beats the mage. But if we put the warrior here, if a friendly unit dies directly in front of you, gain a shield to protect yourself. Which would then give him a shield to be able to beat their cleric when you would normally lose. And then we've got a mage against their warrior. Again, this is not the most optimal solution. Like, you could easily just have your warrior kill this, lose against this. I guess you get the same result if you just did basic rock, paper, scissors orders. It's kind of weird that he protects himself with the shield when an ally dies instead of protecting the ally. Well, there's only one more health on him, so I'm assuming this will be the last of the tutorials. Champions have special abilities that will often activate before normal card abilities. General Hammersmith's Hammer Stun will always disable the ability of an enemy archer or warrior on the back line. It activates on round start before all other card abilities. Backline, enemy, archer, or warrior. Well, so this action won't get to do his thing. Oh, hey, they're letting me do whatever I want, and they're giving more options. Wonderful. If a friendly unit is killed, grant the unit directly behind a free attack on the killer. So, how do you free attack a frontline enemy mage? Oh, this is interesting. What happens if I did this? Kill this and then get a free attack on a frontline enemy mage or archer. Unfortunately, I don't know the order of this is going to happen. This guy, oh, it has to be directly in front of you. Never mind. So obviously I could just do this and then before attack, but if he dies, this guy will get to shoot. Actually, you know what? What is there any reason to even do this? Directly in front of you. That's why I shouldn't do that. Facing an archer, transform into a legion warrior. This is interesting because I do have a lot of options here. The last warrior doesn't matter too much. So, like, my first thought was this. Be careful of his retaliation ability. It will activate when you defeat an enemy card, although not in the case of draws, as your attacker is already dead. Retaliation succeeds if the enemy or revenge attacker can defeat your card using normal rock, paper, scissors rules. I'm aware of that. So I'd kill him. He'd get a automatic kill on him. So we'd be even. But would he then become frontline and then this triggers? If not, either way, we should come out on top evenly, I think. Except for him. When this guy dies, he'll get a free attack here. I might actually just need to do... camaraderie. So then he can survive one extra hit. What if I do this? Let's just see what happens. I'm curious. Kill him. He gets to retaliate. Makes sense. I get shield. Oh, it does work that way. That's excellent. Okay. Yeah, there was a lot of different ways to win that. Well, let me survive with two units. Yeah, this game is already cool as hell. Click here to view the tutorial. That's fine. All right, we're going to fight him for real this time. Choose your champion. Well, General Hammersmith is all we have available to us. Looks like 4 more we can unlock in the demo, and then 3 more we cannot. Oh, it just throws us right into it. So he's sending 2 warriors and a mage with no special abilities. other than they get to attack. I mean, if I just did this, you know? And they'll have a mage. Yeah, all right. I think this will be fine. They don't have any abilities. This doesn't really matter. Kill you. He gets to attack him back. Oh, but he couldn't because he would normally lose. All right. I mean, sure. They didn't one round him. Well, that's still pretty good. Got 1 health left. Archer, warrior, archer. I mean, I've got lots of warriors and camaraderie, and what's stopping me from just... What's stopping me from just doing this? Like, I just win, right? There's no way for them to. My losses, as far as I can tell, don't matter. I only need 1 hit to go through. And we win this because we can take an extra hit. And then we win this because of our rock, paper, scissors. Then we hit him for another 2. Pick your reward. Oh, the deck building aspect. Lovely. Bandit Druid. Healing Wind. If an adjacent friendly adjacent unit dies, heal that unit and move them to the back line. Oh, that's good. Okay, I've got 2 of the same options here, unfortunately, but before attack, you should probably prevent duplicates from showing up in these 3. Because now I only really have a choice of 2. Before attack, free attack an enemy mage or archer directly behind the front line. Directly behind the front line. So I was in slot 2. You could also just say slot 1, 2, or 3, probably. To be honest. You just simplify it. That's also pretty good. I like this because if they survive to the end, we're doing more damage to the enemy. Like the Bandit Druid. Now he's a mage. So we want to put him against fighters. We're going to go to this battle. It looks like it's against the same guy. And we get to pick our champion every single time. But that's kind of showing off the mechanics, I suppose, since this is a demo. Before attack, free attack an enemy mage or archer directly behind the enemy line. That means I really would want, preferably, a fighter to be in our second slot when it gets to here. But I don't know if that'll happen. Do have our druid. I do have the druid. I mean, I know I can win, but I can't get a perfect, I don't think. Well, a frontline on a frontline major archer, it doesn't really matter to us. So I could just have him kill this. On round start, free attack a frontline enemy archer or warrior. Ah. What if I did this though? You'll get shifted to the back. Fortunately, the druid. Yeah, the druid's not going to be very useful though. Other than the fact that it has to be adjacent. This might still be good. Oh yeah, I can also use redraws, but I'm just gonna see what happens here. I think he'll die immediately, get revived by the Bandit Druid, and then killed by our mage, who will then get killed by their archer. Now we've got an automatic win here either way, but yeah, all right. We get to hit him for 2. We just do that one more time and he'll be defeated. 1 win. Continue. So now he has this guy again. And then 2 mages behind. Interestingly, he doesn't get that against a mage. So if I put a mage in the front line, he'll just kill this guy. Because he won't get an ability against a mage. Frontline mage or archer. Oh, this is really good, actually. I think that might all be all we need. DPH. I think this might be a slam dunk here for us. It's fine. Oh, I don't have the druid, right? Sorry, I thought it's fine. We still get our 2 kills, but yeah, good enough. Fury walk. I do know that. Okay, there's only 2 options here. There's no option to skip. There's no option to not add a card to your deck, which is unusual for a deck builder. Berserker, made it Axeman, sorry. Berserker Rage is his ability. Or can get free attack and enemy mage or archer directly behind the front line, which is different from our other ones because the other ones attack the front line. These attack the second row. Free attack a front line enemy, archer, or warrior. Let's take the Axeman. Yeah, I think we need to have more warriors in our deck, probably. Can I view our deck? I guess we don't really have necessarily a deck. They're just cards that can come up. We don't have like copies of cards in our deck. So I'm not like manipulating necessarily. Okay, it's more of him, but there's also King Varen. Well, in the interest of... We already understand this guy's ability, so let's try and finish him off before things happen. So how many replacements do I get? How many times do I get to redraw? Does it cost me life to do that? I don't remember anymore. Okay, well. This is when having the spear dude would be much better. Well, actually, this guy might activate first. They have a pretty cool combo here. I think I just do this. Actually, I don't know. Friendly unit enters a fight directly in front of you. He's just going to kill my mage before it gets to do anything. Whereas if I put... What happens if I do this? He won't get to do his thing. Does my Berserker Rage activate before his or not? I don't know. I don't really know. Interestingly, I could just do the exact same setup as him. Except for the fact he has retaliation. I'll disable their Legion Warrior's ability, so it doesn't matter. But when these die, he's going to shoot him. He's going to get 2 abilities. He should kill this automatically and then kill this guy. So I think we come out on top, but I only get 1 kill, I think. Or 1 damage to him. Okay, he didn't get his free shot. So this did not work how I thought it would. On draws, they just don't do it. Yeah, so we only got 1 damage in, but better than nothing. All right, what do we got here? The archer directly behind the front line. Now this guy would, facing an archer, he would transform into a fighter. If it came to that. Yeah, okay. Free attack, frontline enemy. See what he's doing here. Could also front line. Directly behind the front line. I mean, he has a lot of stuff that... I don't have any archers here. Could re-roll somebody and see if we get an archer. I did not. I did not. So, I'm trying to figure out here. I should automatically kill him. On a round start, which happens before attacks happen. So, this happens, kills him, so his ability doesn't matter. Then it'll go him against him, where they'll kill each other. And then it's just a mage. Which I don't have. Yeah, I don't get one reroll. Okay, so I don't have an archer to kill this mage efficiently with. But I should probably do this. I think this guy does kill both of these. And then we can trade off evenly here and have... Oh, I could have used the revive guy instead. That would have been better, actually. What? Yeah, okay. Oh, retaliation. I forgot! That was retaliation. I wasn't factoring it in. Whoops. My bad. That was entirely my fault. That's a pretty damn good ability. You know? What if I just did the... Oh, they got lots of mages. Free attack. Okay, so I do this. This is probably pretty good. And then if you ever kill... Alright. Don't need to think about this one too much, I don't think. I could be wrong, though. Oh, wait. I did do this wrong. Nah. This is cool. I mean, this still works out, but would have been better. Oh, it doesn't really work out. Dude, preemptive strike or retaliation? It's too good. All right, I guess I actually have to think these through. It feels kind of weird that I can just like... I could sit here for 5 minutes or 10 minutes and figure out exactly what turnover will happen for everything that I try and then pick the best perfect option. That also feels like really slow to do that. And I would inherently like feel like I shouldn't do that, you know? I mean, I could just kill him with a basic... Dude, he will revive him. He'll go to the back. So then they'll have mage, warrior. They're going to then have them draw. Wait. Kill a free... Grant the unit directly behind a free attack on the killer. Which would be a draw. I'm assuming this happens first. So I wonder if that will prevent the revive. I'm not sure. Anyways, then they'll have... Let's do this. Just lots of mages. I'm sure it'll work out. Prevent him from doing that. Kill this guy, which he gets to retaliate against him. I don't attack back when that happens, but we revive each other. And then I just kill them both with mages. Okay. All right. Usually when you have like a rock, paper, scissors system, you usually have like a fourth element or another one that like doesn't follow the triangle or whatever. But they didn't here. They just instead made the card effects change things quite drastically. My only concern, like I said before, is that you could sit there and you could be a human computer and determine what the best result of everything is. Which kind of encourages degenerate, gameplay. Where instead of playing the actual game, you're just sitting there with your spreadsheet and going, all right, this is I finally figured it out. I went through all these permutations and this is the best one. Maybe as your skill goes up, you don't need to do that and you just get the good feelings, but then you're not, I don't know. I'll have to think about that one a little bit. Before attack, free attack, an enemy major archer directly behind. So if I have a non-warrior here, they'll get to do that. These are just multiple archers. So I just want to be doing this. They died. I mean, you'll be able to kill. I think we get our resulting kills either way. Yeah. I could revive. So even if he did this, killed, I would move it. Then, nah, I wouldn't want that. It would be a possibility, but we disable his revive. Oh, they both triggered the same. Oh, it's ground start. You're right. Yeah, having multiple of them is not that good. Wait, his ability is supposed to be disabled. What? That's not how that's supposed to work. Round start, disable the ability of the back line, enemy archer or warrior. Oh, it doesn't work for wizards, but it showed that it was working. That is misleading. That's very misleading. Because it did the animation and everything. I was like, huh. He won't get a sec, but he did. Okay, well, now we have to do another round. Which honestly seems like a fine trade-off for me. I don't have an archer. Honestly, this is probably fine. Because we can prevent his protection. Deal. Kill him here. He'll revive. Now we'll get a shield up. Well, this is a really good combo, actually, together. So then I revive him back here. And then when this guy dies, he'll get another shield. Oh, he doesn't. He only gets it once. So an ability cannot activate multiple times. I have learned something. Sound effects still seem too loud. I only get to pick one guy. Okay. I'm forced to unlock the same stuff. Okay, audio. This still seems so loud, man. All right, try that. All right, battle. This looks like the final battle against him. Got 6 HP now. So we gotta be winning reliably here. Round start, free attack, a front line. Okay, so I just want to mage against him. Now this is any adjacent. It can be behind him technically. So he could kill our mage or archer behind. Want this. Because then I could potentially kill him before he kills me, I guess? Or they'll kill each other. Then he'll get revived and go to the back. I think this is good. It looks weird, but I think it works. We'll find out. Okay, it did the animation, but it does not actually get crossed out. Oh, what? All right. Uh-oh, I lose this horribly. I just straight up lose. My wizard did not win this. Frontline major archer. Oh, yeah. Whoops. Well, we have to do this perfectly now. Interesting. Okay, he doesn't have it anymore, but he will revive this. I don't really have the best abilities here. Archer or warrior? I mean, I can do... No. Would you rather do it this way? Kill. He'll get revived. He'll be at the back, so it'll be mage, archer. warrior. And then my warrior will automatically lose to this, so that's not a good thing, actually. I would kill this. Then we would go even against this. This is not great. I'm going to redraw one of these and see what we get. Crypto Strike, free attack. Okay, this is what we want. That can kill the druid. This can kill this. And then we just have an archer who's gonna kill this and draw with this, and I'm only gonna get one out of it. I could alternatively do this. They don't get to use their abilities because they draw, right? I'm pretty sure though. I don't have another warrior. I could try and revive. Or attack. Free attack. Oh, it's when he would attack. If I kill this guy, he's going to revive, unfortunately. So this doesn't really work out how I want it to work out. At all. This is when he's going to do his attack. I think. I'm moving the warrior in the front actually kind of hurts us pretty badly. We don't have the greatest synergy. Like I could do this, sacking our archer against the axeman. By the way, he would lose, so we wouldn't get to do his ability. So I actually can't do that. So this would kill their archer. So then, so I win here. He revives the axeman at the end, so they got mage, archer, warrior. Then the two mages kill each other. Then I would enter into combat. Yeah, this doesn't really work out for me, huh? I think I'm just gonna do this. Doesn't matter. Okay. He gets retribution, right. Okay. Oh god, there's so many effects going off. Oh crap. I actually lose. I lost. Dude, retribution, I just can't keep track. Well, it's a draw. Okay. Because he can only use the ability once. Well, that could have been so much better for us. Directly in front of you, free attack, front line. Okay, hold on. This could be really good. He'll kill this. If our friendly unit enters a fight directly in front of you, we will kill this. That means he's going to retribution against him, but he should lose, so he won't be able to do it. Just do this. So I volley strike. He revives. Kill each other. Kill each other. I gain shield, so I can survive his hit. I do 1 damage. Oh my good lord. That didn't go how I thought it was going to go. I really did not. It's really hard to keep track of retaliation. And all these effects. And like how they trigger on the timeline. I don't know if that'll just get better over time or what, but... For attack. So if it's a major archer, he just... In this middle slot, he kills it. Which is really bad for us. Unless... Oh, jeez. What if I do this? You know? For attack, I'll kill him. He won't get to kill this. He'll get to preemptive. He'll get to retaliate, kill this guy. Then my warrior will get a shield and kill this guy. And then at the start of battle, this guy will get to kill one of the mages. Okay, I think this works out. I don't want to go through the whole chain of events. I'm not a computer. Oh, right, the revive. I get to do this. And then I've got shields. Okay, yeah. That actually worked out slightly better than I thought it would. 1 health is all you need, baby. That's all you need. Oh, well. A friendly unit enters the fight directly in front of you. Mage or archer. Well, it doesn't front line. I think this is just probably really good. I can't imagine it not. We send it. Send it. It's a very straightforward strategy, but even with the retaliation, it doesn't matter because we just counter them so hard. Because I get shields. I get to shoot back because of volley shot. There you go. We get another 2 damage in. And now we've evened it up. Yeah. It's really hard to get 3 damage in 1 round without revives. But even then, it would still be, everything would have to line up so perfectly. This seems like a pretty good idea. Although then he also has this. I mean, what stops me from doing this? Because he will kill it. I would really... Facing an archer, transform into a legion warrior. He'll turn into a warrior. Which means... I don't really get to kill him for free unless... If I did this... When a friendly unit enters a fight, I kill their frontline mage for free. They will try to retaliate against me. They won't be able to. So then it'll just be, but before attack, kill behind. So he'll probably kill this guy too. So I'll kill this. He'll kill this. Could try and rise him. Actually, it would be better for this rather than this. I'm assuming he'll live. Is it gonna work? I don't know, actually. Hold on. Let me think about this. So, on round start, they don't have any frontline archers or warriors. So, it won't do anything. Friendly unit enters a fight directly in front of you. I will kill their frontline mage with our Legion Archer here. They will retaliate behind it. So this archer will be killing our archer. I don't know if that works or not. I don't remember if draws were good enough for that to happen. Assuming it is, then this is dead, this is dead, this is dead. They would revive their spearman or their spear thrower. I'm a little scared. We're throwing. We're just go for it. See what happens. All right, this is what we expected. Okay, he does get 2 on draw. Oh, neat. They're gonna revive him. It's gonna be a draw. Okay, it's a draw. All right. Well, this one looks considerably more straightforward. Watch this. Even with retaliation, this should be fine, probably. I'm pretty sure this works. Kill. He gets a shield, so he will get to kill my mage, but then I get a shield. And I just kill both of them. It's very, very straightforward compared to the last round. Jesus. Very, very straightforward. Take me your reward. I get him. I'm definitely using him over our character. That is incredibly good. All right, let's battle King Varen then. I'm going to use our new champion. All right, what does he have? On round end, if no friendly units survived, summon an Elven Defender Warrior. What? What? So I really want a mage at the end, huh? Because I'm assuming Elven Defender Warrior is probably a warrior. It's in the name, so on round start, move to the back line and free attack a frontline major archer. Well, that's fine. I'm going to do this. And if he ever dies, let's just do this, honestly. It's a very simple rock, paper, scissors win. You didn't even get to use the ability. You get 2 damage in. I didn't get to read what its ability was. It was shield wall, but I didn't see what the effect is. Either way, we take those. Okay. Round start. He'll move to the back line and kill Major Archer. I mean, but that's... Yeah, okay, that's kind of annoying. Friendly enters... I want the spear thrower. There it is. This seems really good. 4 attack. Oh, this is on round start. It doesn't actually, he wins this. He gets to do it first. But then I get to retaliate in theory. This is more of an interesting layout, that's for sure. You know what? What happens if I do this? Even with retaliation, it's probably fine. Let's do this. Okay. And I just killed the 2 others, and then we win. Yeah. Don't even need the druid. Oh, I do. I do need the druid. Nice. So there are 2 damage in. My instinct was correct in putting this guy here. We're getting elven units now. Round start, protect the unit directly in front of you with a shield. Ooh, that is pretty good. Round start, move to the back line and free attack. Front line mage. This is like really handy. If they ever have anything but a warrior in the front line, you can just punish it so hardcore and shift your line around to account for that. Polymorph. On round start, transform into a copy of the unit directly behind you. Oh, I mean, then you're not really a mage. I'm thinking I just go with the Elven Ranger. We're going this way, I guess. Yeah. We're gonna keep using counterattack, boy. Well, seems pretty good. He's gonna copy into a Legion Mage, which will then he copy the effect and become a warrior? They're both on round start. I think mine happens first. I'm pretty sure. I think they give it to us. Now, the problem is then he'll become the front and he'll become a warrior. What if I did this? No, that wouldn't be very good. Let's do this. I think this might work. There's gonna be a lot of effects happening. Oh, he did get to do his thing first, but he didn't transform. So he copied himself, but didn't get to do the effect. Either way, I should revive him. He can go back to the back. He'll kill this, unfortunately. Then I retaliate? No? Okay. This could have been better. This could have been better. Oh, crap. Also forgot about that. Really incentivizes you for having either a mage or that guy. Well, what we do if we mirror this, what happens? I don't have any fighters here, actually. I'm gonna try and redraw. I mean, that's pretty good. Shield wall. He's gonna give him a protection, so he won't die immediately. He'll move to the back, and then it'll be this guy. This is before attack, so this actually beats Legion Mage straight up. Could revive him. So what's going to happen here is, unfortunately, in front of you, free attack or front line. Enemy major archer. I don't know if this triggers. I have a feeling that it's going to not work out how I want it to work out. Let's send it and find out. There's a lot of ways this can go, I think. Well, there's technically only one way for this skill, but get rid of his shield. He attacks. I volley. Okay, that did work out. They trade. That's okay. I'll kill him. They're gonna have a defender. He's gonna kill this guy, but he'll get revived. And he gets killed by him. Then I still have two guys left to do 2 damage to him. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah. All right. Round start, transform, so he'll become an elven defender. Interestingly, this guy, way at the back. That's cool. So he's gonna become a round start. So he's be. They don't have anything to punish this. I don't have any good mages actually. Let's redraw this guy. I don't have any good mages. I don't want the druid in the front. This is a problem. On round start, I don't think it. I think since mine goes first, he won't be transformed, so I'm not going to actually get my free attack on him, which is kind of obnoxious. All I have is a bunch of archers, and they're going to have double shielded elven defenders. This is unlucky. This is quite unlucky. Even if I bandit druid, no, this might still work. I can revive him, and he'll go back. Re-attack and the frontline major archer. Okay, now I have to figure out, after all this shit resolves, is this archer going to be in the front or the second row? Because it'll make a huge difference. I guess it's safer to do this. Is it? 4 attack, free attack, enemy major archer directly behind. I'm gonna do that. We'll see. We have some HP to spare. He does transform. And then is my Berserker Rage gonna happen now? It's so hard to tell when effects are gonna happen. When they're the same priority, you know? He's gonna kill that, move to the back, it doesn't really matter. Okay, alright. Oh right, last guardian. Shit. No, I don't get to do any damage now. That his ability, man. Saved his ass. Saved his ass. But that was not bad because we had a terrible draw for the effect, you know? He's doing this again. This is a pretty good. This is on round start, so he's going to become an Elven Defender with a shield. I don't have any other extra way to make that better. I don't have an extra way to like get rid of the shield. So it might be better to do this. Worked out well last time. And then this guy. Frontline Major Archer. Let's try this. I think this works. You transform. You get a shield. I hit you once to destroy your shield. Then we draw. Then I kill you. And I kill you. Then you have your defender up. And my Legion Mage kills them! Yes! Yeah! Alright, the game feels pretty good. Oh, I want the Elven Defender. Thank you. Alright. Well, let's keep going with the, Am I really using the retaliation all that much? Maybe I just go back to Hammersmith. Let's go back to Hammersmith. I think in this case is the right choice. Because I just negate his shield wall there. That's cool. I mean, he'll just move to the back. I don't care too much about that. Oh, well, I do. I don't have a Berserker. Let's redraw one of these. Before attack. Let's before attack. Not really going to help. It's also before attack, so Elven Ranger still wins those. I could. That's interesting. Could just give someone a shield, you know. I wanted to like actually do like this and then have like this and this, because then he's not gonna be able to do his ability because he loses. Doesn't activate at all, and I just kill. Then his mage comes in and transforms into another fighter, which will then just draw with me, but then I'll get it back on because it'll get revived by our druid. And then it's just our mage against effectively 3 different defenders, I think. So we deny his ability. Polymorph. Oh, he polymorphs there. I mean, fair, I guess. Oh, I forgot about this part. Oh, I forgot about that part. No! Also, he's not getting his extra shield either. So it's just gonna be a draw. No! I just used another mage. I had another mage and I just didn't use him. Round draw. Alright, he's gonna copy into him. That's interesting. I bet these are just like randomly populated and it just always creates an interesting situation. Which really makes their design pretty easy, I think. They're gonna go fight. I don't have the greatest. It's really not gonna be helpful. If I just do this, you're gonna have to go through 2. Round start, move to that. He's gonna like free kill something. I think this still works out for us. Oh no, he'll get his ability disabled. He'll still win because he's an archer, but revive him and then kill him, and he'll kill this, and then I'll kill him. This defender, which I kill, and we do 2 damage to him. I kind of wish they didn't start with like more HP than we did. I kind of like it more when it's symmetrical and fair, but like playing by the same rules. But effectively, we are. They just get a handicap of extra HP. So I have to win more than they do. Okay, so I mean, as long as I have a fighter in front, you get screwed. You're gonna have a shield. You're gonna have double shield potentially. That's interesting. Okay. Unless I let him do his ability to go back. How am I gonna handle double shield? That's just like a lot of trades. Zerker Rage is gonna kill this. I mean, I can get a shield here. I don't know if this is enough. I feel like it's not gonna be. Oh, never mind. Right, our abilities. Only gets 1 shield. I get 2. And then my wizard will beat his defender. Well, I'll only do 1 damage to him. But hey, it's something. It's definitely a game where if you were watching someone else play, you'd be like, oh, I see the best solution ever. Oh, they didn't get it. That kind of thing. So it might be like, this might be a good game for streamers, to be honest. If they don't mind people yelling at them, oh, do this, do this. At least for engagement. Well, I don't have another fighter. I'm gonna redraw this guy into maybe a fighter. Oh well, double Elven Defender is funny. Not super good for us. Or attack. I don't know how that interacts with this. I don't know, actually. Friendly unit enters the fight directly in front of you. Free attack, the front line. Like, I feel like we still win this way. So, round start. Move to the back line, and he's going to free attack this guy. But you're entering a fight. Does entering a fight... not this. In the tutorial. Ability order. Oh, that's a pretty good example, actually. It's the fight direct in front of you. Free attack. Or attack. So, hold on. So, on the round start, he will move to the back. And free attack. Does that count as an attack, therefore, before attack would activate? But then he's no longer facing an archer. He would not transform. However, could give him shield to protect him. Then he'll trade against these reasonably favorably. And this guy's kind of wasted, actually. I think he's kind of wasted. Actually, no, that might work out against this guy. All right, let's ship it. Send it. Might be weird. Give him the shield either way. Okay. He does, in fact, get to do it. That's fine. And now these arrows should activate. Or a volley shot, sorry. And they just knock each other off, and I do 1 damage. Okay, that's fine. I like that they have such a simple system, but it has quite a bit of depth to it. And every round, you usually can't auto complete these, you know? This seems pretty good. Oh, he is gonna protect him on round start. Which round start is gonna activate first? It's gonna go left to right. But I've got a whole bunch of these, and need to figure out which one I would want to get rid of more. Well, it's not quite what I wanted, but double berserkers. All right, let's see how this goes. Put them down. He doesn't get to use his ability. He doesn't get to use his ability because... Oh, right. They use it both at the start of the round. Do I get to revive him? And kill him? Oh, we're actually going to get the legendary 3 kill. For 3 damage when I don't need it. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Elven Conjurer. Very well. We've got all of his cards. I do like Hammersmith, I think. I actually, just because it's less to think about. I just, deny his camaraderie. So then he gets 1 less shield. It's very straightforward. I don't need to calculate anything else about it, you know? Copy something directly behind you. So he's going to try to do that. A friendly unit enters the fight directly for your attack front line. So I definitely want to do this. And I probably want to be doing this. Wait, he's going to transform at a round start. So he's going to be a fighter. I don't have a good mage. I'm going to redraw one of these and hope for a mage. Didn't get it. I didn't get another mage. All I have is this with transform. Wait, if I do this. Yeah, the archer's is going to be kind of useless here, huh? There's nothing behind him, so he should stay a mage. We should be good for us. I think that works out. I don't have many choices here, so... Polymorph to that. I give him shields. But then I get free attack. I'm shielded. We fight. Now it's just gonna draw, and then we win. 7 HP, man. This is gonna take a little bit. Even if I had 2 perfect rounds, which is not always possible. I would say most of the time it's probably not possible. This seems pretty good. I'm gonna convert into Elven Defender. Honestly, right? Just straightforward. It's fine. Because I win the rock, paper, scissors, so your shield does nothing. Now I'm gonna get 2 damage in. All right, I feel like I'm getting better at this. Take me less time to think about it, you know? Well, before facing an archer, transform into a Legion warrior. Okay. I only have one fighter. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be anyone special, right? Round start, move to the back, and free attack, a front line, mage, or archer. There will be one, guarantee. Then I'll move him up so he can revive our warrior. I don't have a great way. Send it, man. I think it'll be fine. He's gonna kill this guy. But then I revive him. Oh, this sucks, actually. No, it's gonna be a stupid draw. I was so close to brilliant. So close. All right, we go again. Almost certainly want to do this. I have no fighters, huh? I mean, that's fine. Is it? I mean, this seems... He's going to transform. Wait, but they're both before attack. Re-attack an enemy mage or archer right behind. So I can kill the bandit? They'll transform into a warrior. But this should kill him before he transforms? Maybe, possibly? Let's do this either way. It seems interesting. Oh, he's reviving him. No, it doesn't work out how I wanted it to, but... Oh, I'm actually going to lose because of the defender. All right, I get it. I get it. Doesn't matter too much. This seems like it would be pretty good. It's for him to copy directly behind you. He's going to turn into an archer, I'm pretty sure. I'm just going all warriors? Really? This is what I'm doing? I think it works. All right, because he didn't get to use his ability because I do get to do one damage. I even it out. All right. I don't really have a great front line here. Not great. Move to the back line and free attack. Will mine activate first? I don't know. Round start. He's not going to get to his abilities. That means he'll get shielded. If he does get to use his ability, he kills something, he moves back, and then this doesn't apply. I think. I think I mostly want... Oh, this is interesting. We can have double druids. Send it. Seems cool. Oh, this is not good. Oh, this is not good. I messed up. I I mean, we still get 1 damage in, but that was not as good as I was hoping for. This is a game of I'm a genius. Oh no. Well, well, well. You guys can't deal with fighters at all, huh? Let's reroll and hope for another fighter. Well, this seems kind of mean. Feels kind of mean, not gonna lie. Having a balanced team is really important, apparently. Who would have thought? Round end, if no friendly units survived, summon an Elven Defender. I feel like that's not the best ability for the player character, but maybe in PvP it's really good. All right, yeah, I mean, the estimate was spot on, 1 to 1.5 hours. Let's continue. I think that's all there is we can do. It's in the demo, other than we can try and play some multiplayer. Let's play ranked. Why not? Is there anyone playing the demo right now? That's my question. Next Fest has not happened yet, so like obviously at the time I'm recording this, it hasn't got a lot of press, so I don't know if there will actually be any opponents, let alone ones at my rank. I'm very surprised they put in a ranked mode in the demo before release, or like before like any major events. Obviously, I think it'll be very active during Next Fest because a lot of people will be playing at that point. But I don't know if anyone's going to be playing ranked right now. You know? All right, there's clearly nobody playing the matchmaking right now. I gave it a while, but we will, I guess, call it there. Cool game. Nice little demo. I think it had a nice flow of aha moments, and also despite the fact that it definitely seems simple enough that you could figure everything out before hitting the play button, you still get surprised by interactions. I don't know how well it will scale. I imagine the multiplayer will probably be pretty interesting though. But also I'm also imagine people getting mad about RNG. Oh, they didn't draw what they need, so they just lose or something like that. There wasn't really much deck building to it. You just unlock the cards, and then all those cards can show up. You know, so it's missing that aspect. I didn't get to say I want this many copies of this card, this many copies of this card. I don't want this one at all, and have like a deck based around certain synergies or combos. I guess there's just not enough cards for that at this point. But I think it mostly just feels like, all right, you are going through and you're unlocking cards, and you better hope that you can make something work with the ones that you draw. You don't really get any control over what cards you draw or what cards you can draw. There's no deck manipulation whatsoever, whether it's in the game itself or before battles. So I almost wouldn't even call this a deck builder. It's just a tactics game. And rock, paper, scissors, while they did a good job of implementing it, overall, I would say, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to make a coherent thought for, like, what is the end game of this going to look like? And how's it going to differ from the early game that we just played, you know? There'll be cards with more effects. Well, let's say we went through and we defeated another 2 commanders, right? Speaking of, If I go to single player campaign, weren't there supposed to be 2 more champions in the demo? Doesn't really look like it. It did tell me. You may restart the campaign to replay with all cards unlocked. And there's no real point to that, right? But okay, imagine we did have 2, 4, 6 more commanders, you know, and all the cards along with them. They've got unique warriors, mages, archers. You're going to be getting such a mishmash of different game styles every single time you fight, and there's always those basic peasant ones that have no effect or no special abilities. At what point are you going to be like, I have literally no idea what I'm going to get each round? And at what point is it going to be finding synergies between them going to be like super difficult? Right now it's small enough, contained enough that they have made it so that it doesn't really matter which mix and match of the commanders you use. That I guess there's 3 right now. Yeah, because we would have just unlocked that guy. But all it really changes is the ability that you have. I felt like the retaliation was good for the computer because as a human, I couldn't necessarily always calculate it in my head all the chains of events and add in the retaliation. But as a human playing it, I also struggle with the exact same thing, but then it favors the AI. So it favors the AI both times. So I don't feel like it's a good ability for humans. At least not novice humans that are starting out, right? Whereas the one you do start with that just disables warrior or archer's ability in the back line. Super straightforward, easy to understand, easy to plan for. There's very little that can mess that up. It happens the very first thing, so you don't even need to worry about order of operations or anything like that with it. Very, very player focused or positive, beneficial to humans players versus the computer. Even if the computer had it, you could still plan very easily for it. You would know that whatever you put in the back line, but they wouldn't get their ability unless you had a mage in the back line, in which case they would. Very straightforward, very easy. Cognitive load is much lower on it. The other guy was summoning a defender if all of your units died. Again, pretty easy cognitive load, but you could still forget about it, right? Because it happens way at the end, right? And if you were the player were using that ability, it would probably just save you a lot more than anything else, like so you wouldn't take damage. But with the computer playing it, the human has to think about what is the final stack after all this clash has happened. What do I have remaining on my side? Can it deal with a warrior? If it can't deal with a warrior, well, you actually just lose. Even though you just won the fight, you lose. So it's an interesting ability. And I think it's definitely good for different reasons for player and the AI. I really just think it's the retaliation one that is primarily just good for the AI and not good for the player. Unless you get it much later in the game. And then your starter one is just good for the player. So you got a mix of different abilities, complexities, which is probably what you want for a demo. So, it's not bad. I think maybe swapping the 2 orders so you're introduced to the less complex one first, and then the retaliation one after that, maybe would be better. But I'm just positing here. I don't actually know. I wish I could play the multiplayer, but I'll have to wait for release for that probably. Or I'll try and play during Next Fest and see if more people are on playing it at that point. Although, yeah, maybe I'll try and do that on the 24th. You can check out the demo for yourself in the description and wishlist it on Steam. I'll put the link down there. And leave a like if you enjoyed this and subscribe if you're not already. And I'll see you guys next time.